Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Stakataka in the Ultra League. I'm going to make this investment here for you all right? So if you can do me a big favor and hit that like button, that would be much appreciated. And I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this gameplay. Now, what am I about to say? Is this thing bad? Is this thing good? What's the deal? I'm going to have to tell you, it's very interesting. I can't say it's bad, I can't say it's great. But it's definitely putting in some work here. As you're gonna see, we're gonna be taking some wins here. I couldn't believe it. Stakataka put in that work. Now it gets really shut down by quite a few things, as it is gonna be a rock and steel type. So, you know, 4 times weak to fighting. You gotta look out for ground, water. It's just kind of a little unfortunate for it. Its moves are okay. I'm gonna have to say I didn't really go for the ground move too much. It was mostly just Stone Edge, and we're running Smackdown there. So we are going to be pairing it up with Shadow for Alligator, and more so the protector is going to be Shadow Venusaur. You already know, Ghost OG making a return. Let's get it. So Stakataka, not particularly a fan or not a fan of it. It's just kind of a, actually started growing on me. I was like, you know what? Looks like it's something straight out of Elden Ring. What the hell is this Elden Ring Pokemon doing in? And what is this thing doing in Pokemon, right? So anyway, let's have some fun here. We got quite a long video because we had a lot of success, okay? So it was a good time. It's not like, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to say, I was looking forward to Naganadel the most, and that was the one that turned out to be the least fun to use because it was simply just can't take a hit. And its moves are kind of just not the best. I mean, I could run Fell Stinger, but anyway, Stakataka, absolutely amazing here. Let's go. Now, I have a little fun story time for you really quick. It's just very quick, okay? So I named my Poipole, one of my Poipoles, Zim, like Invader frickin' Zim, off the show, from back in the day. I don't know so much about the remakes. I know they made a whole new set, but talk about the old style one. So yeah, the old cartoon. Somebody made a video on TikTok saying that I was some sort of this or that, how they say what you are nowadays, like you phobe or whatever. And I was like, what was like, somebody sent me a link. I was like, what the hell? And they were saying that I was misusing a pronoun. Like, you really? Zim? Zimzer? Wait, what do you, this is Invader Zim from the show. Anyways, just thought you would all enjoy that fun little, like clown world story time. Now let's go ahead and get into the fun commentary. So this, Sylveon here is not having the best time, is it? Now, I'm going to have to tell you, Stakataka, I thought it was going to be taking hits a little bit better. I guess it's not so much the HP, but it's more so the defense, right? Yeah, I was going to be a little bit more defensive, probably because we're in the Ultra League. Yeah, so something like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Skeledirge. See, nobody is safe from Shadow Venusaur. Not even Skeledirge. Look at this. Get your Skeledirge out of here. Now they're farming me down, but we still have 2 shields, but we have hardly any health left. So we have to get to this Stone Edge here. So let's go. Unfortunately, they do have Shadow Claws, so that's not going to be resisted as opposed to Dragon Breath. And we get to the Stone Edge here. Let's go. All right, and take it to win. Let's get it. All right, moving it on to the next one here. We're going to be leading with Feraligatr the entire time. Met with a Pangoro, one of my favorite Pokemon for sure. Definitely awesome. Another one of those things that can't take a hit. And anytime I use it, I'll encounter a double fairy team or a double fighter team or a double fighter with a fairy. You better believe it, right? So we're going to go ahead. I think we actually, I don't know if I double shield this here. I think we go shield for shield, shield for shield. Let's see. So Stakataka, was it being carried by Venusaur and Feraligatr? Slightly, but yeah, we do go shield for shield. This will KO. You'll see. We'll see what's happening here. Again, I'm very excited to make this video because we kick ass. So we do have a Caesar out here. We do resist that bullet punch. And I'm going to go for that Hydro Cannon, almost taking them out, immediately swapping into the Stakataka. Now this Rapidash here, Galarian, is going to have Bulldoze, or not Bulldoze, sorry, a High Horsepower, which is going to be 4 times effective because, well, Rock and Steel. So we're 4 times weak to ground and fighting. So it's a hard world out here for this damn typing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant to take out that Rapidash. And we should survive this barely here. And do a little bit more damage. Ooh, they get off the next charge moves. I do believe they get the boost, but the Shadow Claw registers a little bit faster, and we take them out with Feraligatr. Let's go. All right, so I was just waiting to encounter, I don't know, say a Charizard or a Talonflame so I can just completely shut them down. But the funny thing is, when I went up against Talonflame, it was still doing a decent amount of damage because of our Steel typing. I was like, come on, come on. But we are putting in the work too as well with that Smackdown. Getting to Stone Edge is kind of slow, you know, so there's that vulnerability out there. All right, so we're up against Komodo. They've used one shield. We're going to let this go here. It's unfortunately going to do quite a bit of damage to us. That's all right. Just going to hold on to both of those shields here. I was just kind of thinking, you know, if I get rid of their fighter, hopefully we'll be able to, you know, just shut them down with Stakataka. So they do have a Pidgeot here. So I lock myself. We resist all of the moves, but let's just see what happens here. Okay, Feather Dance, so they lowered my attack by 2 stages. I do believe I get a shield out of them here. Okay, so there must be something in the back weak to this as well. We'll have to see. Or maybe they just want to lower my stats by 4 stages, so we're just completely not doing much damage at all. And we are going to hold on to these shields still. Yes, you better believe it. Venusaur very low. What's in the back? Skeleturge. Oh, crap. All right, so I swap in a Venusaur to refresh our debuff, right? So now our attack is back to normal. And we still have 2 shields, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Stone Edge here. Should be enough. And then we'll go ahead and just take out that. Oh, what? That's it. All right, yeah, we take the win there. Great. There you go. See, I mean, it's getting set up for, and then we can actually finish things off, I guess. But sometimes it's actually going to be putting in the work. All right, so up against this Dragonite here. Okay, sounds good. Going to go ahead and shield up that Dragon Claw, build up to a potential Ice Beam. All right, go for the Hydro Cannon, and they let it go. Son of a gun. So I swap it to Stakataka, and I go ahead and just snipe them out of there. But joke's on me because they bring in a Tapu Fini, which is super effective to me here. And a Surf should just about be enough. We barely survive, but we get to the Stone Edge. That's great. This is going to do a decent amount of damage here. And they're going to be using up that first shield. Sounds good. Now, we do have a Venusaur that's going to shut down Tapu Fini. So that's going to be nice for us here. All right, and we have, Skeleturge. Okay, well, like we've seen before, Venusaur can just stomp all over this thing if they do not be careful. So I swap into my Feraligatr here. Of course, we're going to be shielding this up because, well, that's the only way to potentially pull this win off here. Getting to the crunch so we can maybe lower their defense and do a little bit more, or they're letting it go. Oh, okay. Now, here's the thing. I think they could have won if they just shielded that up. Pretty sure, right? But that's okay, though. Hey, I'm not complaining whatsoever bringing in the Venusaur. Now, if they had Ice Beam, actually, that would do it, right? Obviously. But people don't really run Ice Beam on their Tapu Fini. So we're going to go ahead and get to the Frenzy Plant and, of course, take this win here with the good old classic Ghost OG. All right, let's keep it going here. Next game. Oh, hey, hell yeah. Let's go. Skeleturge, we love to see that with the lead on Feraligatr here. Man, this thing just seems a little OP now. It's kind of good, though. I feel like some of these starters should not necessarily be OP, but definitely damn good. And I'm happy Feraligatr is getting a little love here. Definitely a cool Pokemon for sure. All right, getting both shields and then bringing in old Stakataka. Started to lag here, of course. You know how it goes. Now, Shadow Ball is going to do quite a bit, but we're going to let it go anyways. But they get a disarming voice off. Sweet, sounds good to me. And we take them out before they get to his Shadow Ball, bringing in Giratina. All right, well, we're just obviously going to keep on stone edging away here. When it comes to the Bulldoze, I mean, there's particular times where you want to get that off, but you're going to even see that I don't even get it off when I need to because I was playing like a kind of a jackass at some points here. All right, bringing in the Venusaur. We just need to get off one Frenzy Plant. That will be enough. I'm going to go ahead and shield this up just so we can maintain some of our health here. Build up a little bit more extra energy so we're ready for whatever's in the back. I do believe this is going to be a Feraligatr here. Yeah, and they back out. We take that win looking good and moving it on to our next opponent. What are we going to see with that Feraligatr? A Berserker. All right, so this works, I suppose. There's really nothing too bad about this situation at all. If anything, it's positive one because Iron Head is resisted if they have that, but more than likely they have foul play. And there it is. Yeah, foul play. Okay. Yeah, actually the backline all of our quick moves are going to be resisted. So they're double shielding. I was running into a lot of double shield leads yesterday. How do I feel about that? I mean, I like it. Do keep doing that. Yeah, keep on using both of those shields right out the gate. I love to see that. All right, bringing in the Venusaur here to go ahead and take out this Berserker while we still have one shield. They're bringing in a Tentacruel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get off a Frenzy Plan, and I do believe swap into Stakataka. And I think we're going to let this go, and they hit me with an Acid Spray if I recall this correctly here. All right, so they're definitely going to swap. All right, they have a Jellicent. Now, they're going to keep hitting me with Bubble Beam, which is going to do a decent amount of damage here, as they did lower my defense, and we're weak to that. This is why I'm saying even this freaking thing can't even take a hit. This Elden Ring boss, whatever you want to call it, enemy, opponent. So we're going to let it go and put all our hope into this Venusaur. It's really not that difficult at this point. Simply shield this up. They go for a Shadow Ball. We're going to be able to build up to the Frenzy Plan, immediately throwing it on the Tentacruel and taking the win. Again, good old Shadow Venusaur putting in that work for us at the end. All right, next game. We got a pretty decently long video. Poliwrath lead. This is not particularly the worst, actually. Okay, it's really not. Yeah, they resist all the moves we have, except for Shadow Claw, of course. But look at that damage. Just make sure you throw it really quick before they get off an Icy Wind or Scold to potentially lower your stats. There's the Scold, and we get to another one. I don't even know if they lowered my attack, to be honest here. I couldn't even tell, really. Looks like they did. And then they're countering me down. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Venusaur. This is going to be an Ice, or what is it called? A Icy Wind. I always get Icy Wind and Ice Punch mixed up. I don't know why lately. We have to use a shield, unfortunately, and they bring in a Gligar. All right, so yeah, we need to be careful here because Aerial Ace is going to pretty much one-shot. Oh my gosh, and this Aerial Ace. If I had something else, if I had a Psychic type, it would have been Night Slash. Yeah, you already know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Stakataka, shield up that Earthquake, and, you know, I don't know why I didn't back out. This was basically looking like a loss. I thought I maybe be able to pull it off by bringing in the Venusaur and farming up, but we do need to get that last shield from them. So, of course, they have Petal Blizzard. You know, of course they do. I'm like thinking to myself, this dumbass game, man, I swear, you just can't get away. All right, we go Stone Edge. They let it go. I don't know what was up with that. Okay, they had a shield left. Do I intentionally think they let me win? I don't. I think they were thinking about energy on my Venusaur, and they didn't think it was going to do that much. And they kind of just got thrown off by surprise there. So, yay, we take that win. Next game, another Poliwrath here. Yeah, you know, it's better than being matched up against it with our Stakataka, taking all that damage with counter, you know. So, I'll take it. You know, it's fine. It's no problem. And we'll let this go, and then bring in the Venusaur and farm them down. Wonder if they'll bring in a Charizard or a Talonflame after this. We'll immediately swap. Hey, Charizard. So we're going to get off this Sludge Bomb here. If I recall this one, we get it off. Stakataka takes them out. Oh, gosh. Yeah. All right, here's the one. Okay, here we go. Now, look, I could have went for the ground move, right? I could have went for the ground. I'd go for Stone Edge, thinking that they're going to shield it up. They let it go. They let it freaking go. I'm thinking, oh, there's no way. Really? Really? You let it go? So this is not a good situation, but here's the fun part, folks. Venusaur Shadow does not care about your typing. No, it does not. It will still run over your butt. As long as it's not taking massive damage with the quick move, you're fine, right? As this is not doing anything at all. So it's getting a little crazy here, right? Yeah, I know. I screwed up. I know. I should have went for Bulldoze. I know. So Venusaur is here to pick up all the broken pieces like it usually is, clean up the crime scene, and take care of business, and we get to the next Frenzy Plant, outpacing them and beating the damn Registeel. Wow. Let's go, Shadow Venusaur. Ghost OG just never freaking lets me down. Next game, we're met with a Cresselia. Yeah, this is actually a very good matchup for us here. Sure, they've got Grass Knot, no big deal. If you have Crunch, it's going to be so much better for you, okay? So we're going to be lowering the defense right out the gate. So at this point, we don't need to go for another Crunch. We can go for a Hydro Cannon and we'll be perfectly fine. Now, we let the first Grass Knot go as we don't need to really worry about it. But they're swapping into a little Lapras to catch a Hydro Cannon. Good catch. Very nice. That's how you take wins there. And pull off a bad situation, make it good. And they're hitting me with a Surf. We get to the Stone Edge here. This is obviously going to KO. I wonder if they're going to shield it up. And they do. Fantastic. Using their first shield. Now they're pretty much out for the count. I think we're going to let this go. And Stakataka, thank you for your what you did there for us, buddy. You did a little good damage. And bringing in the Venusaur, and I'm going to let this go. I'm going to call it Grass Knot. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's go. Massively resisted. And since they just threw there, we're going to build up extra energy so we can take out whatever's in the back or have energy ready to go. It is a Heracross. So we're going to go ahead and throw that Frenzy Plant to get that last shield, and then we're going to go Sludge Bomb, as Sludge Bomb is not going to be resisted. Frenzy Plant's still going to do quite a bit, but you know what it is. Sludge is, you know, what we're going to go for. Rock Blast. Sounds good. Going to go for that Sludge Bomb and then swap into the Feraligatr to take them out with a couple of Shadow Claws, and we take the win. Let's get it. So we were able to get a 4-1, and we did, I think we went pretty much positive the entire time with this team here. All right, met with a Tapu Finn up against, with my Feraligatr here. Oh, this is fine, yeah, this is fine, you know, it's whatever. Shadow Claw is doing quite a bit. Nature's Madness is going to go right through us here, but we're still going to let it go, no problem, if that's what they have. Okay, yeah. And we're just going to keep on spamming the Hydro Cannon, as it's actually going to be doing it still a decent amount. I mean, look at that, they're already almost KO'd. So they swap into a Genesect. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And we're going to go ahead and bring in the Stakataka, as they are going to be part bug, and it is going to be doing a decent amount of damage. X's are not very effective, rock and steel, and look how much it did. That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. It is. I think it should be able to take hits a lot better, but, you know, that's what I was expecting. Nobody's used a shield, we take them out. Skeleturge is going to be able to quick move us down here, unfortunately, yeah. But we took it down into the yellow, so sounds good to me. Now, what I'm hoping they're going to do is constantly throw. I'm pretty sure they're going to swap here, so we got to be careful. Yep, there it is. And at this point, it's just quick moves. So don't throw a charge move at this point. And they're going to keep stopping themselves, which is going to enable us to get in even more quick moves. So here we go, and we take the win. Fantastic. Hey, let's go. They still had 2 shields. They won because they had 2 shields. Now, we won because we knew what it was going to take to win at that point. See, they were waiting for us to throw our charge moves at the end. So no, it's not why they won. It's not why they lost, I should say. All right, so we have a Giratina. I got to take a sip of this coffee here. All right, getting ready for the Incense Day. So make sure you do turn on a Mega. It's up to you which one you want to do. You can go the Steel route, you can go the Grass route, whatever you feel is going to be more beneficial for you if you haven't finished it already. Anyways, bringing in that Giratina, and we're going to let this go here. Frenzy Plant still hurts this thing. Yeah, it still hurts it. As you've seen, even the tankiest Steel type is no match for Venusaur. I was talking about Registeel, right? Crazy. All right, so we're letting that go. No shields have been used on either end here. We're going to go ahead and bring in Stakataka to kind of just, I was thinking farm down. They have a Swampert in the back. Swapping into the Feraligatr with a lot of energy. Not a lot, a little bit of energy build up there. And throw in the Hydro Cannon. We just need to outpace them here. As a matter of fact, we just need to shield everything up and hopefully outpace them with this. And just keep on going. They let that go, which was kind of surprising. Thought they'd shield it up. Pretty sure they're going to be using their last shield here soon. But it doesn't really matter. They're screwed. I think they use it right here, right? Let's see. Yep. So we're great. They have no more energy. We're going to be able to quick move down with Stakataka. They immediately swap, though. We're going to get out this Stone Edge just to take them out. And if I recall this correctly, they do not want me to finish it off. They back out. Yeah, it's okay. I do that too. It doesn't matter. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent here. Got a few more for you, folks. A Glissopod. All right, this is fine. Yeah, we'll take it. We are going to go for the Crunch. The water's still going to be doing quite a bit to it, as it is it's water type too. But they're swapping into their Sceptile, and we're going to go ahead and catch a Leaf Blade here, I do believe. Yeah, let's go. More than likely, they're going to have Breaking Swipe on this. That's an amazing upgrade for it. It's a really fun Pokemon to use, actually, Sceptile. All right, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people dislike it, but it's probably one of the coolest designs, personally. Anyways, so we are going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. I'm gonna survive this with 1 HP. Quite literally, 1 HP. Unbelievable. Venusaur. Ghost OG, buddy. Oh, maybe we have like 3 or 2. Yeah. And bringing in that Glissopod, we're going to go ahead and bring in Stakataka here to just smack down because that's super effective to it as it is going to be bug. We'll shield that liquidation up, leaving us shieldless at this point. And they do have a muck in the back. Now remember, my Feraligator's got like 100 energy, right? So we do have that going on here. We go straight for the Stone Edge. I don't get off the damn ground charge move one time. I don't think. So I swap into the Feraligator. It is time to spam this thing. Let's go. They have 1 shield left. We're going to go for Crunch. That was a dumbass move on my end because I knew that I would shield it. Hydro Cannon would still be enough. Guess what? We get to another one. And there you have it, folks. Stakataka putting in that work in the Ultra League. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!